Hey everybody, Jason here for RPG A Day 2019. Day number, I forgot already, 28. Day number 28. Today's word prompt is love. Love. I thought about this one a little bit ahead of time because it's kind of a weird word for me as far as role-playing games are concerned. I am going to talk about what games I have been reading lately that whoa, that's bouncy, that's bumpy ride. What books I've been reading lately that I love. And let me just say, it's been a long time since I've read a book from front to back. A couple months at least. I've got some sort of weird ADD when it comes to RPG books. It's really hard for me to focus on one book at a time. I'm the same way with novels and stuff. It's hard for me to read one novel at a time and stay focused on that. I'm in the middle of like probably a dozen novels. I know that probably sounds crazy, and it probably is crazy, and it feels a little crazy. But I have got a really hard time staying focused on one book at a time. I think I really do have some sort of form of ADD. Because even with role-playing game books, I cannot read just one at a time. But anyway, so I've been reading a bunch of books. But currently the books I've read at least parts of in the past few months that I've absolutely been in love with and I highly suggest everybody check out. I'll have to think about that for a couple seconds, and while I'm talking, the most recent few that I've been reading are Band of Blades, which is very, very interesting, but it's very dense. It's I want to say that it's powered by the Apocalypse. I believe it's a spin-off sort of John Harper's game Blades in the Dark by who are the two people that wrote Blades, Band of Blades? Strauss something or other. Can't remember the last name. The other writer, I can't remember the full name. Anyway, it's really good. It's a really good read so far. It's a little hard of a read for me personally because I'm not real familiar with the system. And it's definitely, from what I've seen so far, rules medium to rules crunchy, or maybe rules odd, put it that way. Maybe rules medium more so than rules crunchy, but the rules are very much different than anything I've ever read before. The system, but that's not a bad thing. I think that could be a great thing. I haven't played it yet, but I think it could be a great thing. I've also been reading, I should say. I've been rereading Vagabonds of Dyfed. That's a great book. That's a fantastic read and a very, very easy read. The reason I've been rereading Vagabonds of Dyfed is because I just recently ordered the player's options or the player's guide for it from Drive-Thru. And I've been waiting on my copy of that in the mail today, or in the mail, so... which I just got a notification today that it shipped, so hopefully I'll have an unboxing of that for you guys soon, maybe a little review. What else have I been reading? I've been reading Slasher Flick. I've been reading Slasher Flick because I've talked about that a number of times recently in my videos, and I would like to possibly put together a Halloween game for everyone in my group, and that would be the perfect system to run it with. It's a very simple system. What else have I been reading lately that I'm loving? I'm loving Lord of the Rings. Jeez, Legend of the Five Rings, 5th edition. That's been really fun. That's been a great read so far, and also an easy read. Lots and lots of text, but at least easy to read. What else? Judge Dredd. I've been reading Judge Dredd. I've been loving that. I've also been reading Old, from What's Old is New. That's the fantasy version of the rule system that Judge Dredd is based on. It's a generic system, and it's really cool. That's a really, really, really cool book and a really, really, really easy read. I highly recommend picking that up, man. Old is fantastic. You can get the digest size version of that on Amazon for like $10. Or any of its companion books, either old, new, or now. That's been really good. I've been loving the old. That's a really good book. I will warn, however, that the digest size version of old is a little hard on the eyes because the print is so small. But if you've got good vision or you wear glasses, you should be fine. But if you're getting a little older like me, 41, and I don't wear glasses, but you know, spending the extra $10 to get the $20 version of the regular size version of it, that's probably smart. But anyway, what else have I been reading lately that I love? Let's see, Legend of the Five Rings, Old, Judge Dredd, Band of Blades, Vagabonds of Die Fed, slasher flick. Oh, the 2 box sets that I bought recently. I bought Warhammer 4th Edition. That's been an interesting read. The adventure module, or the pre-written adventure that's in that, seems like it might be a little complicated to run for beginning GMs. Especially beginning GMs specifically to this system. And also the Call of Cthulhu 7th Edition beginner box set has been a pretty fun read. Both of those books box sets are really easy to read, also very short reads because it's just beginner boxes. And there was one other thing that I was thinking of. What was I reading? I did quite a bit of reading on the Martial Arts Mayhem supplement for Dark Places and Demogorgons. But that's because I wrote it. Just kidding. Sorry. Shameless plug. What else? There was one other book I've been reading a bit lately of, and I can't remember what it is. My brain's kind of mushy right now. Only had 2 cups of coffee today. My daughter's been sick the past couple of days, so we've been up all night the past 2 nights. Gosh. I apologize that I can't remember the other book that I've been reading. Must mean it's not very good. No, I'm just kidding. It's been good. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble and rant about books that I love. Just go check out some of the ones that I've mentioned. They're really good. Mazes and Minotaurs. I was inspired by Jason over at Dark Age of OSR when he did his review of, was it Arcadia? Was that the one where it was the Greek-inspired 5th edition, D&D 5th edition source book? I went back through and started perusing the old Mazes and Minotaurs books again, which are free downloads on DriveThruRPG. Those are fantastic books. If you haven't read them, go check those out. But anyway, those are the books that I've been reading lately that I've been loving. And I'm about to break out my old Mayfair Games Batman role-playing game and start reading that again, because that's a great read too. Just a little trip down memory lane. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching me rant and rave for 9 minutes about books that I've been reading. Thanks for being part of RPG Day 2019. Leave some comments below if you've read any of the books that I've mentioned, or if you do end up reading any of the books I've mentioned or have questions about them. Let me know below, and I'll answer your questions and let you know what I love about them. So, a lot of them are just the writing style or the background stories, like Legend of the Five Rings. Mechanically, it's different, but I'm just enjoying the fluff, the stories around it, and stuff like that because I like the subject material. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.